Murdrones Absolute End just premiered like 10 minutes ago, and it was so great. Before we get into it though, I will give you a spoiler warning. If you have not watched the episode, I don't know why you haven't watched it yet, but if you have not watched it, go watch the episode, then come back here if you want to hear my thoughts on the episode. I don't normally do this because I always forget, but it is an incredible final, and you should support Glitch on their Murdrones thing.
Hello, Uzi. Hi, En.
Okay, let's get into the stuff I like. I do like the first 2 minutes we get to see what Uzi's been up to. Well, she's been in space. We get to see her and have a talk. She has a talk with her mom in like some sign language thing. It's very quiet at the start because of like they're talking through sign language because space, air can't travel through space. Great thingy that said first. From what I understand, Uzi's mom, Nori, gave Uzi some kind of collar that can't let be controlled by the Absolute Silver. So that's really good. It comes into play later on in the episode. Then En meets up with Uzi. They kind of fall into the planet or whatever. And they have a heartfelt moment about them dating, etc. And also, I know everyone's going to be so happy. V is back and alive. She has like a whole fight with Jay. It's not like the only fight she's in, but she has a fight with Jay about stuff. And Jay offers V to join her and join the winning side. Which, if you guys know from any show, that never ends up being the winning side. We get to see Uzi and interact with Sin. And I do like how En interacts with Sin, and he's obviously terrified because he knows Sin, and they probably went through a lot more stuff, like not just because he's terrified because they know him, he's pretty terrified because of what Sin has done too. And yeah.
V, stop!
We get to see a whole fight scene. They eventually lose, kinda. En's like heart gets pulled out. He's about to be eaten, but you know, stuff happens. There's this whole thing where En and Uzi kind of in the thing, and En kind of shouts at Uzi, shouts V because En realizes V's alive, and at first she thought it was a trap, etc. Which for En and that it was, so there's that. And yeah, it's just a really good fight scene together. In this whole episode, my favourite part about this episode is Sin, that they give Sin more screen time than she's had in the whole of Murdrones, and it was just so good, well deserved. I will say, this episode would have been so much better if it was longer, but that might be just me. It was a bit short for my taste, so it was like 20 minutes. Really short for my taste, but it is what you get. Everyone goes for a year, and you can definitely tell. The whole Murdrones aspect, I really enjoy it. I'm probably going to do some videos of Murdrones in the future, just talking about certain episodes or my favourite episodes and all that. I'll do that in a later date. But like I said, I do enjoy this whole Sin kind of thing. Also, I know a lot of people wanted Jay to have more of a bigger arc than just being some side character who helps Sin. Her whole like motivation for helping Sin is to be on the winning side and not to be on the losing side.
I promise it's better on the winning team. As a team.
She's probably as terrified as V, but she doesn't have the strength to stand up. Which, like, she has to be, because from what the flashbacks say, Jay was like Tessa's like favorite robot. Not favorite, probably off the end, but like favorite robot. They always hanged out together, I was saying. So I'm sure she has mixed feelings about it. And yeah, that's that. Basically, when Uzi ends up killing Sin, she has this kind of black hole thing. Sin tries to take away the whatever that is. Uzi swallows it. Sin dissolves, and that is the end of it. At the end, it ends into like a presentation class and all that. Uzi's dad seems to be more supportive of her, and En and that having a nice, and En, V are in the classroom and all that, hanging out. V seems to like and it looks like, or Pri as a friend at this point. But and then Uzi a day in, and that's the end. We get end credit scene, but I don't know why. Like, what is it meant to suggest? It's the fact that because we're not getting scene 2 from what I'm understanding. It's the final. They could have scene 2 just like because they want to. Yeah, we get Uzi, and then we get Sin.
You look great. Have you considered a bow, though?
Like her tail thing, it's probably what she ate, the black hole thing. Her tail's become Sin, or part of her's become Sin. I wonder how that's gonna feel. Like, she might have mixed feelings about that. Same as Uzi. By the way, that's the episode all summed up. It's pretty summed up, like broken up here and there. By the way, great episode, 10 out of 10. Like I said, the only downfall is that it's not longer. But other than that, it's a great, perfect episode. And a great finale. I honestly thought like some shows they mess up their finales so bad, but this show did a really good job, and yeah, I can't wait to see the future of Glitch Productions.
Okay, you first, eager beaver. Let me in, 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 let me in.